it's Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, the home favourite, looking to reach a first quarter-final here at the Indonesia Open. Up against Supanida Katethong of Thailand, a winner 4 weeks ago at the Thailand Super 500 event. Well, when we look at the draw, we can see that Wang Shi, who was beaten finalist here 2 years ago, she's come safely through against Esther Wadoyo in 2 straight games. This is the top half of the draw, and we have the 2021 winner, An Se-young, as the #1 seed. 2 former champions, incidentally, in the bottom half of the draw. And that is Orakchanuk Intanon and the defending champion, Chen Yufei. We'll listen to the reaction for the home player, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung.
Supanida Katethong, Thailand.
My goodness me, she's been playing well over the last 12 months or so, but so too has this lady, Supanida Katethong, winner of the Thailand Open just, well, 3.5 weeks ago. It is now beating Han Yue in the final. And this, as you can see, will be an 8th meeting between the 2 players. In fact, on her route through to winning the Thailand Open, Katethong beat her opponent of today in a thrilling encounter. So I think that Katethong won the toss of the coin and has chosen ends. That last meeting between the 2, the last 2 games, 22-20, 22-20. It really was a thriller in Bangkok. So this is Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. She is 24 years of age, #9 on the world ranking, which is 2 places down from her career high, where she spent a total of 27 weeks at #7. From Wonogiri in central Java, and it was an all-Indonesian affair in the opening round against Putri Kusuma Wardani. 2 straight games, as you can see, but she has been in a final already this year. That was the Swiss Open, where she lost out to Carolina Marin, the former Olympic champion and 3-time world champion in that final. So to the left-hander, Supanida Katethong is the older of the 2 at the age of 26, and she was born in the Thai capital of Bangkok. Actually went down 2 places on the world ranking, published earlier this week, 2 days ago to be precise, down to 15, but as you saw, she's been as high as 12. Now, like her opponent, she played against a teammate in the first round. She played against the semi-finalist from last week, Phompowi Chochuwong, and that was 2 straight games. So our umpire for this one, Su Xiaofeng of China, and Jifeng Bart from Australia is the service judge. Well, I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that Jeff Toe is sitting alongside me, former Australian #1 men's singles player and former national coach. And Jeff, the last time they met, it was incredibly close. Let's hope for one like that again.
Yeah, I think the crowd here would love a nail-biter like we saw at the Thailand Open earlier this year. But with the crowd in here willing Tunjung on, I think we've hopefully got a home favourite in the making.
Absolutely. And that's interesting because the last time they played, obviously Katethong was on home soil with home support. And that seems to confirm that, you know, playing at home is a big advantage.
Definitely. The crowd can really get you going, get your adrenaline happening, get the excitement up. At the same time, there can be more pressure, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Supanida Katethong, Thailand. Number left, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, Indonesia. Supanida Katethong to serve. Level play.
So it is the left-handed Supanida Katethong who gets this second round match underway against Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. That's going to stay in. If you are unaware of the drift, I'm sure my colleagues have been talking about it earlier on. There's a severe left to right drift as we all look down during the rallies. Oh, that's a beauty.
Yeah, I think we're going to expect some really good shot making from Tunjung. Her technique is, I think, one of the best in women's singles at the moment.
That is a bold statement, and I have to say, Jeff, I wouldn't disagree. I think her shot making is wonderful.
I think technically just sound, able to hit anywhere from any position on court, basically. The big deciding factor if she is in a good enough position to make the shot.
Oh, that's landed on the line.
Service over 2-0. Service over.
And terrific shot making here from Tunjung. Good net quality there, forcing the lift from Katethong.
Ball 2.
Oh, that's another beauty.
5-2.
I think one of the things, Jeff, when you see a player like Tunjung, and you talked about her skills, I think the mark of somebody with great skills is they make it look so easy.
Yeah, definitely with her technique, it's just so smooth, it's so elegant.
6-2.
When we talk about the best technical players in women's singles, of course, a lot of people will think Tai Ying, right? I think it's a different kind of technical skill here. It's a lot, like, so natural.
Oh, that's a good net shot too. Finds the line. Well, this is an absolutely brilliant start by Tunjung.
7-2. Out. Service over 3-7.
Almost a petulant sort of stamp of the feet there in frustration.
Service over 8-4.
That's wide and long. Well, we've mentioned that Tunjung has been in a final this year in Basel, in Switzerland. And not only did Katethong win the Thailand Open, she reached the final of the Thailand Masters 300 and also the Spain Masters 300. And I think, Jeff, that signals really a sort of leap forward in her career.
Yeah, those results are definitely some really strong wins, especially in the Thailand Open. She actually beat Tunjung at that time as well, as we said earlier.
It's landed in. I think she also beat Wan Shi, didn't she? Who's former Asian champion.
10-5.
That is a good result, isn't it? Back-to-back wins like that.
And then Han Yue in the final as well, Jill.
Wow, yeah. Just long. Well, there's a challenge, your first challenge of this women's singles.
Out.
And the challenge comes from the left-handed Katethong. I saw it as clearly out. Indeed it was. So,
One challenge remaining.
Tunjung goes to the mid-game interval with a very healthy lead. 6-point advantage.
Got 20 seconds. Got 20 seconds.
So 11-5, the advantage for Gregoria Mariska Tunjung.
Service over. 6-11.
Well, Tunjung wants the shuttle changed. It was interesting, Jeff. I'm not sure I really know your style of coaching. I did see you at the Commonwealth Games when you were coaching the Australian team. But Kim Ji-hyun, the Thailand women's singles coach, she's always so impassioned in her way of coaching. Is that something you like to see in a coach?
I think it really depends on what the player needs and what they want at the time. You've got some players that you need to kind of nurture and give encouragement, positive reinforcement to get their confidence up. But then sometimes you just need to break the rhythm. Sometimes something more dramatic or energetic is needed to kind of break them out of a pattern or to just get them to maybe change the way of thinking.
7-12.
I'll never forget Kim Ji-hyun when she was coaching Pusala Venkata Sindhu and, of course, coached her to the gold medal at the World Championships in 2019 in Basel. That's landed on the back line.
8-12.
Goodness exchange. Oh my goodness.
9-12.
Playing chicken at the net. Who was going to give in first? That's amazing, isn't it? Just long.
10-12.
Oh, that's well judged. Jeff, I have to ask you, because I don't think any of the commentary team are in any doubt about the sideways drift. It's obviously from left to right. But Steen and I were very confused by the lengthways drift. What's your take on it?
I think it's varying so much, Jill. I think it's going the way that we're looking down at the court from here. It's going with Tunjung. But we've seen so many hit out the baseline from the other end of the court as well. It's quite confusing.
It is. And I wouldn't be surprised if the drift is changing all the time, because all you need is one door open and the wind and the air conditioning that's on the concourse of this venue, that can all rush in. I think it's changing.
Service over. 14-11.
That's short. The net play, Jeff, in all singles disciplines, I think is becoming more and more important, don't you?
Yeah, it's just a battle to who's going to give up that lift first. And if your net quality is good, just like Tunjung's here, it just makes it so much easier to set yourself up for attacking opportunities, just like we saw.
Oh, that's a lovely return of serve.
(16-11).
First long.
17-11.
Five of the last 6 points to the Indonesia. Oh, and that's 6 of the last 7 points to Tunjung.
19-11.
This is an amazing run.
19-11.
7 of the last 8 points for this lady, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. Oh, don't believe it. Game point opportunities galore. The perfect net play, the skills that Jeff was talking about, absolutely on display. Oh, that's pretty special too.
Service over. 12-20.
Oh, that's in. That's found the back line.
13-20.
Still game points, of course. That's a nice clear. And on her third time of asking, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung takes the opening game. 21-13 confirms the umpire. Opening game lasting 14 minutes. And the home player looking very good at the moment.
Got 120 seconds. Got 120 seconds.
So the players back on courts for the start of this second game.
Second game. Love all. Play.
Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, 1 game to the good against Supanida Katethong.
1 love.
I don't suppose you heard any of the coaching there, Jeff? I couldn't.
Yeah, it was a little bit hard to work out what they were saying on both ends of the court.
Missed it. Okay, so what would you be advising this lady, the left-hander?
Love.
Well, I think that Tunjung's just a bit too free to play all of her range of shots. Because her technique is so good, if you give her too much time, there's just too many options for her and you just can't predict where it's going to come. So if possible, trying to increase the game speed a bit, put a bit more pressure on. Just like this one here, that backhand is, I'm not sure if she can come around and take that a bit earlier, but this backhand right here, just hitting that high and short, it's just too easy for Tunjung.
Well, only one player from Thailand has ever won the winning singles here. And that was R16 back in 2015. In fact, Eastman had been in 3 finals here, and she's still in the tournament, unless she's played already. She was certainly through to the second round. She's to play against Song Shou-un from Chinese Taipei, and well spotted, Jeff. They're actually on court right now, court number 3.
4-2.
She controlled the rally well. And it's interesting, after your comment just now, Jeff, I was watching the length of the shots from Katethong towards her opponent's backline. She's hitting way short. I suppose that's because she's afraid of hitting long, isn't it?
Yeah, from this end, the drift can play a part. But like we said before, Jill, it's a bit funny with the drift. It is changing. That lift is better depth, though.
Oh, and that's... Oh, no, it's called out. I was about to say that's a beauty.
5-3.
Yeah, that one is so unlucky. Have a look here. She's really taking this one early, trying to force the play a little bit. That is just out. And I would still encourage that play, even though that she lost that point.
I would have asked for a challenge there, you know. Oh, she's missed another one at the net. Tunjung.
Service over. 4-5. Get ready.
Oh, that is magnificent. That is beautiful
5-0.
touch at the front of the court from Katethong. Wow. Back level.
Yeah, great awareness there from Tunjung. So
6.
playing flat
5.
into the open court and with plenty of margin for error. Didn't go for too much as well.
Oh, that's a good return of serve. And that's an even better smash. She was barely
Service
half
over.
court when she played that winning smash.
6-0. Service over. 7-6.
Nice little bit of slice or reverse slice on that kill. So it looked like it was going a little bit cross, but then guided it perfectly down the line.
Eight, 6.
There's Coach Kim. That's a good lift. Oh, my goodness. She'll be disappointed with that.
9-6.
Supanida Katethong. What went wrong, Jeff? Was it? It's just timing, is it?
Yeah, it's just the timing. It's not easy, especially with the changing drift conditions,
Thank
to
you.
time perfectly, especially when the shuttle is very high in the air. It can either come down a bit faster, can hold up a little bit. So the timing of your jump and your contact with the shuttle it's not easy in here, to be absolutely honest.
Oh, my goodness. How on earth did she play that? It's gone well long. That, I think, Jeff, is why she's been hitting short. Because if she
10,
catches the wind,
6.
it's going way long. That was the extraordinary backhand from Tunjung. Just wide.
Service over. 7-10.
Nice.
8.
That's
10.
a perfect example of what you were saying earlier, Jeff, because you pointed out a backhand that she took late. Watch this, she goes round the
8,
head this
10.
time.
Yeah, you find that the players that can do well against Tunjung are the ones that take time away from her. And that was a really good example of that.
4.
Yeah, nice. Well, well, well.
9,
3 straight
10.
points and only 1 point in it. To the mid-game interval.
11-9.
And it is a 2-point advantage for Gregoria Mariska Tunjung.
Got 20 seconds. Got 20 seconds. Eleven, 9. Blank.
So the 2-point advantage at the resumption of play here in the second game.
Ball.
That was 3 hold and sort of reverse slice pushes
12,
from the front
9.
from Tunjung.
1, 2. Oh, we only saw 2 just then.
Thank you.
It just shows how much time Tunjung has. She can choose anything she wants when the shots are that kind of slow and loose at the net.
And what I think I like about her style of play when she's in a rally like that is that her racket carriage is high. She comes from above the shuttle. You see, most net shots, you come from underneath the shuttle.
Board.
But when you come from above, you've got those options you're talking about.
Service over. 10, 12. Thank you.
Down, but not out.
Ten, 12.
There's the tumble net shot that you were referring to earlier.
Service over.
You know, and when that
13,
shuttle is tumbling
10.
like that, you see how Katethong had to let it come out of the tumble before she could try and lift it. That's going wide. Have you played in Estora?
Ball
Jeff?
in.
No, I haven't, Jill. I've only coached in Estora.
And commentated, of course.
And commentated.
Oh, late decision to play it, and it cost her there. The reason I asked that, Jeff, is because,
Service over.
of course, all the players know about the sideways
11,
drift. Everybody
14.
knows about the sideways drift. But as a player, how do you override the instinct and compensate for that?
So, Jill, I haven't played here, but I've definitely played in big halls with a lot of drift before. And it's honestly hard because you're trying to focus on a game plan. One, you're trying to play naturally and free so you're not too rigid, but at the same time you have to think about the drift as well. There's so many things going on in your head that you just forget sometimes, especially if you're under pressure and you're literally just trying to get the shuttle back over. Sometimes you don't have time to register, hey, I've got to hit this a little bit further in, otherwise the drift will take it out. And you'll notice that usually when they do make the errors because of the drift, it's because they're under some sort of pressure.
Left.
Nice. Yeah. There's another example, isn't it, Jeff?
Service over.
Taking it early at the net,
15,
coming from above the
12.
shuttle. Well, it wasn't quite above, but it was high enough with that racket carriage. Lovely.
Yeah, excellent
16,
attacking play.
12.
Looking for the next shot here. So here, you see how far forward Tunjung is to put pressure on.
Opened up a 4-point cushion. Lovely.
Service over. 13, 16.
Well, it's been 14 years since a home player reached a semi-final. I know this is only the second round, but I think the fans, perhaps seeing the form of Tunjung, will begin to dream. Oh, that's super. Ooh. Was that
14,
little skip because she
16.
felt pain? Not sure we're going to see it again. Nice.
And that return of serve is what set that up.
17,
Sorry, that shot there to the
14.
rear court, getting it behind.
And was that purely because of the deception?
Yeah, it's so hard to tell where Tunjung is hitting the shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't want to be on a court with her. She'd absolutely destroy me. That's a beauty. And great follow-up to
19, 14. Thank you.
3 points away from a place in the third round, which is the quarter-final stage. I think the other thing that's been impressive,
19,
Jeff, is the variation
14.
on the return of serve. You mentioned one a moment ago where she held and flicked down the forehand side of Katethong. That one was straight at her opponent.
Service over. 15, 19.
One point away from her first ever quarter-final at her home event,
Match point.
the Indonesia
20.
Open Super 1000. 4 times previous to this year she's been at this stage, the second round, and 1 point needed to break new ground. That's a good net shot. Short. Converts on her first time of asking. 21-15, second game, having won the first to 13. Jeff, that was impressive.
Yeah, got the job done
Match
really
won by
comprehensively,
Gregoria
was ahead
Mariska Tunjung.
in both games,
21,
was
13,
in control,
21,
and she's
15.
in really good form here in Indonesia, and the crowd love it.
They certainly do. this the final rally, the wonderful net shots. And you said early on that the net play sets up the rally if you can be the first to the net and play those tumble net shots. And that's exactly what happened in that final rally. So confirmation of the score, 21-13, 21-15 in a match lasting 34 minutes. Welcome back to Istora Senayan here in Jakarta. It is day 3 of the Indonesia Open, the third of 4 Super 1000 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour.